Our lady from Winbeach, uh, I think you will have a very unique angle to this. So, how have the past 2 years been, especially when it comes to our women who are involved in business?
In reference to the current government, I'd say a step in the right direction was first this declaration that there will be at least 35% female representation in government appointments. So that was a declaration. There's the implementation part. For, for federal ministers' appointments, I think we have 48 of them in total, and 8 female ministers we have currently. It's an improvement from where it is. That gives us to about approximately 17%. But there's still a huge gap, even from the 35% commitment. And 35% is not the final destination. So there has to be deliberate efforts in appointing female representation. And I know the question generally would be, what is the big deal? Why should we have female representation? First is on, apart from it being a fundamental human right, we have a population of 50% women approximately, just like the saying that if you have 2 legs, walk on both legs. You get to the destination faster and even with a balanced movement. Now, if I will make reference to what he mentioned to concerning the canvassing for the fuel subsidy removal, I would like to know how many women was involved in that process. Because if we have a balanced perspective, there would have been more envisaging of the social impact that it would have. Just to buttress one of the reasons why there's an importance of having different perspectives when it comes to policy makings, decision makings, and leadership roles. The recent appointment of the board for the NNPC is another key one to highlight. There are 11 appointments that were made, only one was female. And that is still not near the 35% commitment that the government has given. So this cuts across. And having balanced representation has its economic benefits. There are studies that have shown. So it's not a tokenism thing. It's not just give what unto Caesar is Caesar. Now, the only reason why we should not have a balanced view would be if we do not have competent women, which I dare say that we do. The intention starts from the government. There's been a declaration, there has been some direction, some appointments, but there's still a huge gap and a huge room for improvement. Thank you.
Can you give us an idea of what you expect from the Bola Tinubu administration in the next 2 years? What are your expectations?
I feel there's different forums and rooms like this where this subject is either overlooked or undermined. A lot of the issues that we're talking about here, economic security, having a balanced representation in leadership roles where policies are being made, decisions are being taken, gives different perspectives and a holistic solution is developed. So it is very important, not even just in government, even in corporate organizations, in businesses, to have that inclusive leadership. It is highly important, and there has been several research that has proven the economic sense, sustainability sense, and stability sense that this stands for. If the government makes a commitment, it is important to keep to it. Someone mentioned earlier that we have a lot of laws and commitments, but implementation is a problem. whatever solutions that are being preferred, if the solution is faulty from the base, the problem will persist. Having a balanced female representation in leadership, policy makings, and all of that is simply asking for a 360-degree view where social impact and the economic impact as well as governance impact have the total view of both gender represented. Let there be balanced female representation. In your business, let there be balanced female representation because that is the sustainable way to go. And we do have capable hands that can fit these positions. Even if we don't, let's have policies that will prepare them, train them, and position them for such positions.